Today's video will feature a true sitcom legend, Who's the Boss? Over 8 iconic seasons, Tony Micelli walked into Angela Bauer's house with his mop and forever etched his name into television history. But the big question is, what happened to this famous cast? Subscribe to the channel. Unexpected details await. Number 1 is Danny Pintauro, Jonathan Bauer. Danny was only 8 years old when he played Jonathan Bauer, Angela's slightly shy, charming, and slightly awkward son. Jonathan was Samantha's best friend and Tony's closest friend. Although he wasn't the focus of the story, the show wouldn't be the same without him. Danny portrayed Jonathan so convincingly that he remained on screen for all 8 seasons. Even before the show, he was a well-known child actor. At age 7, he appeared on the soap opera As the World Turns and in the Stephen King adaptation, Cujo. After the show ended in 1992, Pintauro largely retired from acting. He sold Tupperware, managed a restaurant in Las Vegas, and worked as a veterinary assistant in Texas. Life after childhood fame is not easy, and he spent that period away from the public eye. In September 2015, Danny gave a candid interview to Oprah Winfrey, where he openly came out as gay and revealed that he had been living with HIV since 2003. He kept his diagnosis a secret for over a decade, a feat that took tremendous courage. He became a prominent figure in the fight against stigma and for HIV or AIDS awareness. He later returned to California, continuing to act in smaller projects and engage in educational activities. In December 2024, he made the news after undergoing emergency surgery following a scooter accident, but made a full recovery. Now 50, he leads a quiet life. His most recent notable work is the 2022 film A Country Christmas Harmony. Number 2 is Tony Danza, aka Tony Micelli. Anthony Salvatore Danza was born on April 21, 1951, in Brooklyn. He had no plans to become an actor. He was a successful middleweight boxer with a 9-3 record. At the Golden Gloves tournament in New York, he knocked out 6 opponents in a row in the first round. Chance played a key role. A producer spotted him during training and invited him to audition for the series Taxi. After 5 seasons on Taxi, Danza joined Who's the Boss? In 1984, at age 33, as Tony Micelli, a former baseball player who moves to Connecticut with his daughter and gets a job as a housekeeper for successful advertising executive Angela Bauer. The idea of inverted gender roles was bold and innovative for 1984. In 2004, TV Guide magazine named Tony Micelli one of the 23 best TV dads of all time. His on-screen chemistry with Judith Light became iconic, and viewers waited for 8 seasons for Tony and Angela to finally get together. After the series finale, Danza continued to actively act. He appeared in Angels in the Outfield, tried his hand at hosting a talk show, starred in The Good Cop on Netflix, and starred in Power Book 3, Raising Kanan. At 58, he spent a year teaching English to 10th grade students in Philadelphia. This experience was the subject of the documentary Teach, Tony Danza, and he later published the book I'd Like to Apologize to Every Teacher I Ever Had. Today, Tony Danza is 75 years old. His net worth is estimated at approximately $40 million, but he continues to thrive. He performs in theater, appears on television, and still exudes that same Brooklyn charisma. A reboot of Who's the Boss? Was announced, starring him and Alyssa Milano, but the project has run into difficulties and its future remains uncertain. Number 3 is Judith Light, Angela Bauer. If Tony Danza was the heart of the show, Judith Light was its foundation. She was 35 when she played Angela, an ambitious, successful advertising executive and single mother. Her character became a symbol of the independent woman of the 1980s. Before Who's the Boss? Light had already won 2 Daytime Emmy Awards for her role on One Life to Live. During filming, she married Robert Desiderio. They have been together for over 35 years. After the show's conclusion, she worked extensively in film, television, and theater. She starred in Law and Order, SVU, Ugly Betty, Transparent, American Crime Story, and Julia. She won 2 consecutive Tony Awards in 2012 and 2013. In 2023, she won an Emmy for her role in Poker Face, Today, at 77, she remains one of the industry's most respected actresses, as well as an active advocate for LGBTQ+ rights and the fight against HIV or AIDS. Number 4 is Alyssa Milano, aka Samantha Micelli. Alyssa was born on December 19, 1972, in Brooklyn. She was 11 years old when the series premiered. Samantha grew up before the audience's eyes, from a spunky girl to a young woman. After the series, she starred in Commando, Melrose Place, and then Charmed, where she played a character for 8 seasons. In 2017, Milano became a key figure in the resurgence of the #MeToo movement with a tweet that sparked global controversy. Today, she is 53, married to agent David Bugliari, raising 2 children, and remains actively involved in public life. Number 5 is Katherine Helmond, aka Mona Robinson. Katherine was born on July 5, 1929, in Texas. She was 54 when she joined the series as Mona, Angela's independent rye mother. She had been acting since the 1950s, was nominated for a Tony, and worked with Alfred Hitchcock, Terry Gilliam, and Gary Marshall. After the series, she appeared in Coach and Everybody Loves Raymond. In her final years, she practiced Buddhism and divided her time between Los Angeles, New York, and London. On February 23, 2019, she passed away at the age of 89 due to complications from Alzheimer's disease. Her colleagues remembered her as the soul of the set. Thanks for watching to the end. Subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss new episodes. See you soon!